Hi everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to do this look. It's a little bit vintage, a little bit like World War II, kind of classy, bright lip. It's fuchsia, really super bright, more neutral eye, and very little on my actual face. It's kind of the end of the summer and I really wanted to bring out my natural freckles. I don't know how well they're showing up on camera, but I didn't want to cover them up, I just wanted to show them off. So that is that. I'm going to show you how to do this whole look. One other note that I forgot to mention in the actual makeup part is if you want to accentuate your freckles even more, like I said, in person, this is it seems to be a lot brighter than what you can see on the camera, but if you want to accentuate them even more, you can go back in with a light brown eye or brow pencil. This one was $1 at the dollar store, I think. LA Colors eyeliner brow pencil in dark brown or medium brown. And you can go back over some of those freckles, not a lot. Key freckles, I would just go kind of right here. I wouldn't do all of them. I also have a mole right here, so I could really like accentuate that. And so go back over that and then take a Q-tip after, because it leaves kind of a dark spot, and kind of dab it. Turning it over and wiping around the edge to accentuate those beauty spots even more, so for that super classic look. So I hope that you enjoy this video, and hopefully I will be making more for you soon. Thanks, keep watching. Alright, so the first thing that I'm going to do is take my Smashbox Prep and Prime. This is the Photo Finish Color Correcting primer. The reason that I like this is because it kind of gets all of the redness, it cancels out the redness in my face without covering up my freckles. So I'm just using my fingers and putting it all over my face. There's nothing else on my skin, it's just clean. I kind of focus in the center of my face, the T-zone, and then across my cheeks, under my eyes, anywhere where I'm going to be applying a lot of makeup, so that it really helps hold it in place. And kind of smooth out the skin before you put anything else on top. Okay. So the next thing that I'm going to be using is a concealer. I'm not putting foundation on because I want my freckles to show through, but I've got, as you can see, some spots and the circles under my eyes. So this is the Dream Luxe Foundation. I'm sorry, you can't really see the words on it anymore. It's like the illuminating concealer pen. You just twist it a couple times. And you can really use any concealer. This one is my favorite. Just make a couple strokes under each eye. And I like to go in and, cover up any red spots. And I just kind of let it set for a minute. I like to do my chin. Okay. And then just kind of blend that out. Again, I use my fingers for the concealer. You can always use a brush, which is probably the better way to do it, but and for spots where I have blemishes or I'm broken out, I try to kind of dot the concealer with my finger. It just kind of helps cover the red spots better without looking white. You can still see some spots. I'm going to go back over with the concealer at the end. That's just kind of how I start out. The next step, so I'm going to move on to brows and then come back to face. And the reason that I do that is I like to conceal around my eyebrows, and I don't want to put all of my bronzer and contour on top and then put my concealer on top of that. So I do it a little bit out of order. And I am using the e.l.f. eyeshadow kit. It looks like this. And inside there is a gel. The darker one is the gel, and then the powder on top. So I just get a small, this is a e.l.f. brush, angled brush that came in a eyeshadow, but I really like it for my brows. And you can really use any angled brush, but I really recommend using that angled shape. So I go first in the brow gel, and I go under, kind of around the shape of my brow to kind of define it. And then I go over just that kind of like pointed spot at the top and down to the end. I don't want to get right up in here with the gel because I want that to be a little lighter, kind of fades out a little bit. So I'll do that on both sides. And it's okay if it's not perfect or if you mess up a little. That's what the concealer's for. But I think with this look, because of the light foundation and the neutral eyes, it's really important to kind of bring out those brows. Also, this look is kind of, it's kind of a vintage feel. So there I put the gel in, and I will go ahead and wipe off my brush and go back in with the powder and kind of fill in the inside. The gel I only used for outlining or for filling in any spots that were really off. But that powder kind of fills them in and gives it a little bit of a softer look. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Can't talk and put makeup on at the same time, apparently. Alright, so that is the shaped brow. And I darken them a little bit. My hair is a little darker right now. So I take that same concealer pen. It's already got product on it. And put it underneath, all the way around my brow. And then up in that V, again, right above my eyebrow. And that really pulls that brow bone out, as well as just cleans up any mistakes that you made with the brow gel. See, I've kind of got white spots, just blend that in. I like to use my finger.